Yeah, we put together a timeline on this. I know you guys have already done this, but uh, when you look at the timeline, um, on this, the the patient one complaint was in 1999.
Right.
Correct.
That's when it was, and it was not investigated. And then Ellen, from 2010 to 2018, you see him 12 times a year in here, and then 2013 and 15, you see him 3 times assaulted each time. Then here, employee one, verbal complaint, not investigated. Then a written complaint taken no further. That's what you say, it's not escalated. Okay, now this is going on. You're seeing them here, you're seeing them here. So when you look at what's going on, this overlaps this. So you guys are seeing this while this is going on, and nobody's telling you anything about this. So they know it. And then here is an online complaint, no evidence of investigation. And then, Gabby, you see him 4 times, assaulted each time. So this, and all of this is happening. So they knew that there was something that at least rose to the level of being worthy of examination, investigation, or whatever, and continued to feed you into his hands.
Dr. Phil, that's one of the most outrageous things about this is after UCLA knew, they continued to pack his waiting room full of victims.
It continues on until finally he's arrested in 2019. But in 2018, they tell him at one point to take a vacation. You see in 2017, but then he comes back in 2018 and continues practice. There was enough evidence for them to say, you need to take a vacation starting today.
It's
you need to get out of here. Then he comes back and resumes practice, and you see him after he has been ordered to step down, take a vacation.
If the institution had done something about it in 2015, I wouldn't have been so graphically assaulted to where I can't even speak about it on television.
Yeah.
It's too graphic of nature. It left me bleeding. It left me scarred for life. It left me with something that I will have to deal with for the rest of my life. And
I think to your point, Phil, even Ellen's story is especially poignant in the last point that you were making, that as she can describe, she should not have seen him. She saw him just days before he retired and walked out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Just days before, right?
Yeah, my final appointment was on a Tuesday, and apparently he closed his doors on that Thursday.
With mixed emotions.
A week later, we received a letter from the university saying that he'd be retiring, and they were announcing that with mixed emotions. Practicing
medicine is a privilege. It's not a right. Not only is it about competency, it's about conduct. So why does this abhorrent conduct by men in white coats keep on happening? And it's not just at UCLA. There's something wrong with the system. And I'll bet you not a whole lot of you here in the audience or at home have read a whole lot about this happening at some of these major universities. What are we spending our media energy on? Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.